So it's only the N64 games not working. At the moment, yes, Lee, that is correct. That is why Majora's Mask streams have not been happening lately. Because I really want to play that game. And a lot of people really want to see it. Alas, I cannot. Majora's Mask, Zelda? Krusty Teddy, do you know Zelda? That sounds like you know. It sounds like you know of it, but you haven't played it. Me raid. Keek. Keek, thank you for raiding. That's a very sweet.
Arthur's dead, isn't he?
If you guys are wondering, we're listening to Dragnet. It is this old-time radio show of detectives solving crime. No, it's not on the Switch. I have it on the Wii U. I wish it was on the Switch. I really think the Switch should come out with all the Zelda games ever. And just have all of them ever. I think people would buy that. Especially Skyward Sword. There hasn't really been another console that could handle it. Yes. I'm the master. That guy totally spits. How's that? Oh, there we go. Silly Mike was on mute. I just ranted about how awesome it was that Harry D would stop by. And I really appreciate that. I found something on Twitter. Someone tweeted about how lurkers matter. And it's really true. People who lurk really matter. And I think also the people who, you know, they can't stay, but they stop by to say hi or leave a like they matter a lot too. So Harry D, thank you for that. Hold on. We're going to start Dragnet up again, but my friend just texted me. Wait a second. So I have a laptop that's what I do my cooking streams on, and I haven't done a cooking stream recently because that laptop is out of commission right now. I really want to do some cooking streams, but I can't because I can't move this desktop into the kitchen. It won't work. I've tried. I have tried. I know, baby. So I need to get my computer like wiped clean and refreshed. So that's what I'm talking to my friend about. My friend who's like the computer expert of the group. I want him to help me with that. It's like we left off on Dragnot. This like we were almost done with the story, so we're gonna finish the story and then we'll continue another one. Zoop's play is to do bank heist. You have to do exactly what you did, but you also have to put numbers after it. So bank heist space some numbers.
8:46 a.m. Saturday morning, the men covering the house called to say that the Baileys had just driven in. Frank and I got in touch with Douglas Lambert and his parents. With their permission, we laid out the plan for that night. It was agreed that the boy would arrive at the house at about 8:30 p.m. When the other youngsters had been served drinks, he would give us a signal by starting in to cough. When we came into the house, he would try to secure as many of the drinks as possible for evidence. We told him that there would be officers all around the house and that at no time was he to
team
place
together.
himself
There
in
you
jeopardy
go.
with Sam, Inez, or any of the other youngsters.
I'll join.
7:30
Look at my
p.m.
keyboard.
Frank and I took up our positions in the back bedroom of the owner's house, turned on the dictograph, and waited. The Baileys were discussing the party. Sam was talking about how he watered the whiskey. At 8:27 p.m., four youngsters arrived.
Oh, thank you for relaxing with us.
He
nodded
and ushered them into the living room.
Bar pun. Welcome.
Yeah, they did. Really hear it.
I hope I said that correctly. Welcome. Thank you for relaxing and following today. And you're hosting. Oh, that's so cool. With a lot of viewers. 19 viewers. Hi, viewers. Welcome. Chill. Or Mixer Chill Zone. Oh, dude, nice name. We're all about relaxing here. So right now we are finishing this little plushie I'm making for my sister who just had a baby. So her baby will get to play with this. And we're also listening to Dragnet, which is this old radio show that is about these two guys who solve crimes. It's really, really relaxing for me. And this is so cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. They're about to finish this this one. Let me see. There's, what, 5 more minutes left for this episode, and then another episode will get started afterwards. But thank you. It's so cute. Yeah, my sister-in-law, she's all about owls, and her baby's room is gray, white, and pink. So I don't have any white felt, but I don't think I need white felt because the wall is mainly white. Like, everything's mainly white in there, so... I love the sparkle in the eyes. I think it adds a lot. I don't know how my brother feels about glitter, but he better start liking it because he has a baby girl. I know my husband hates glitter. He hates it. How long does a project like this usually take? This is the 4th stream working on this one. I mean, I have a baby of my own, so sometimes I have to stop. But I've spent several hours on this so far. You can look in the archives. And you can add up the time. It's several hours. The sparkle is so sweet. It is. I really think it's a really good touch. Alright, let me see. So, my previous streams were an hour and a half, and 2 hours and a half. So, that's like 5.5 hours. So I guess about 6 hours is 6 to 6.5, maybe 7 hours tops is what it's going to take to finish this. But it's so much better a handmade gift than something I just bought, you know? Oh, thank you for following. That's so cool. I never get rated on Mixer. It's so cool that you would do that. I do have a question for people who stream onto Mixer. What is your favorite bot? I'm sure you can see I have Hypebot, but I'm okay with it. I haven't really experimented a lot with that. I'm more towards YouTube and Twitch. J-Rocks in the house! Welcome, J-Rocks. How are you doing today?
The story you just heard was true. The names were changed.
Me too. Mine's 2 years old, so I guess less baby now. Yeah, I have a 3... Well, he's 3.5 months old now, and he's... I'm looking at him. He's hanging out, doing his thing. He's kind of in between waking up and taking a nap. Squirtbot for sure. I use Scooty for a long time. Yeah, I use Scooty too. I know folks have been using Streamlabs, but Squirp has been good to me. Yeah, I think I want to switch to Streamlabs just because I use that for YouTube and Twitch already. Alright. My friend's like telling me good stuff to do for my computer. I was just talking about how my laptop it's not working right now, and I need to like reset everything so I can do cooking streams again, because that's what I use for the kitchen. Cannot move my desktop in there. It will not work.
Found guilty on 1 count. They were found guilty on 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Violation of section 11.
So I don't know what I want to do for the beak for this guy. I think I want to do, I've got some, we have more pink and more gray. Of course it would be a triangle shape. Oh, cooking streams? Yes, that's right. I'm a variety streamer, so I do a variety of things. I think the gray looks best, honestly.
Where the community chest is at work, Red Feather Services, like
let's just put that there for now. Let's
hospitals
put a pin in it. Literally and metaphorically.
Families out of 5 every year. And indirectly,
ZMF, good to see you back again. How are you doing today? Welcome.
make America's cities and towns
Friday
healthier,
stream
happier places to
is
live.
always
So give
awesome.
generously
Yes,
to your
I agree.
community
What
chest.
do you
Pledge enough for
What do you
all the
guys
community
do?
campaigns that
Very
are united
curious.
under the
What do you
Red
guys
Feather
do
banner.
out there? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It was easier than we thought. We got some cash. The bank heist was
You
successful.
have just heard Dragnet, a series of authentic cases from official files.
I thought I would pop by. Hey, Goron, good to see you back again. Sorry I haven't been doing Zelda. I am going to get back to Wind Waker once I finish this owl. I've got to finish these gifts. Once I have this set up, I need to do all the things I need to make and then tear it back down and go back to games. So I'm definitely, I mean, this is 4 days in a row I've been streaming now. It's really impressive for a new mom.
Either way you like 'em, regular or king
But
size.
since I'm out of work
Chesterfield gives
this
you the
week,
best possible smoke.
it definitely
Much milder
helps not working with
Chesterfield.
them little kids.
Chesterfield has brought you Dragnet.
I mean, I love
transcribed from
teaching,
Los
but
Angeles.
it's so nice to have some time to just be a mom and stream. Dun, dun, dun. I love the music in Dragnet. It's so good. Alright, let's go start another one. Oh, I don't like the audio quality on this one. I would say 5% of them, the audio quality is not enjoyable. Bum, bum. Let's see. Blazing Fire! Thank you so much for relaxing with us today. Thank you for the follow. That sounds like a good one. The audio quality is just not good enough. Man, I've seen so many of these. Let's do... Here it goes. The next one. Let's see how this one sounds. The Big Shot. There we go. That's the quality we're looking for.
Sound off for Chesterfield.
Way less fuzzy. That's the thing with old-timey radio shows. You never know when you're going to get a bad one.
To give you premium quality in both regular and king size.
So if you guys want to watch Dragonet on your own, or you can't watch it, you have to listen to it. It is just a podcast I subscribe to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true.
And I love
The names have
road
been
trips
changed
with
to protect the
Dragnet.
innocent.
It's like, I can listen to 3 episodes on my way to this person's house. Let's do that.
You're a detective sergeant. You're assigned to homicide detail. A nightclub manager has been robbed and killed.
Oh,
The
no.
killers made good their
This
escape.
must be homicide.
Their identity is unknown. Your job,
Find
Get 'em.
them. Get them. Oh, I love that. They always say something really catchy. Find them. Get them. Stop them. They have a TV show for it too. I've heard about that. I haven't seen the TV show.
the next 30 minutes in cooperation with
I
the
have
Los
not. I
Angeles
need
Police
to. Hey,
Department,
Phoenix Knight.
you
Good
will
to see
travel
you.
step by step on the
We've
side of the
been
law to an
sneaking
actual
in each
case
other's
transcribed
discords
from official
recently.
police files.
How are you doing today,
From
Phoenix
beginning
Knight?
to end, from crime to punishment, Dragnet is
I
the
searched
story
it
of
up.
your police force in action.
You searched it up. People say I Googled it. It's like the thing nowadays. My mom says that. Can I just Google it? Yes, Mom. I'm so proud of you for Googling things. Hey, Yellow Kazoo. Welcome. Guys, Yellow Kazoo is another one of our awesome female streamers. She is quite entertaining. She does cooking streams as well, if that's what you're wanting to see that. She is on YouTube and Twitch. Yellow, are you on anything else, Miss Kazoo? She also does really cool podcasts, which we need to have another podcast, don't we, Yellow?
Yeah, he usually gets in around 8 or so, comes in, looks the place over, you know, checks the register, liquor supply in the bar, stuff like that. And then he goes to his office to count the money for the night before, get the deposit slip ready for the bank. That's what he was doing this morning when they came in.
You see him come in?
Yeah, I was in the kitchen when those two men came in. First, I thought they were salesmen, though. Both of them were dressed.
So I think I want to sew the entire beak down. I'm not very happy with this triangle.
Did they say anything to you, these men?
Well, no, not at first. They just stood there looking the place over. I went on peeling my potatoes. Then I heard one of them say that he guessed they might as well get it over with, and that's when they pulled the guns and told me it was a stick-up.
Go ahead.
Well, first, I didn't know quite what to do.
I like this shape.
Asked if they was kidding not to pull jokes like that. I told them if it was a joke, it wasn't very funny. And then the big one come over and told me to keep my mouth shut, told me it wasn't any joke. And if I made a sound, they'd just soon blow my head off and look at me. Well, you just know I wasn't about to cause any trouble.
Did Mr. Kelby know they were in the place?
What's her YouTube name?
No, not then.
The Yellow Kazoo.
He said the door to his office closed when he's counting the money.
Yellow, can you pop a link in if you can, if you want? Or you can pop over to YouTube and I think you have your own command, but if you don't remember it, you can say exclamation promote to promote yourself in the chat.
They opened the door and walked in. He saw the guns, asked them what they wanted. Told them they better get out of there with those guns, not to cause any trouble. Little one laughed at him and said they wanted the money and that Kelby was the one who shouldn't cause any trouble. Well, little one started to pick up the money and stuff in his pockets, and Mr. Kelby told him they better leave it alone. And he had friends to take care of him, and the two of them said something I couldn't hear.
Found it.
Oh,
good.
Kelby that his friends wouldn't do him any good. That's when they shot him.
Which one actually shot him?
Oh,
Yes, and for those, I don't know if we have any viewers on Mixer who don't know about the people who just came to host us, but definitely give them a follow. I need to go check them out after the stream.
Kelby wanted to be a hero, save the money, fine. Wasn't his money, belonged to the owners.
And I will.
I tell you, Sergeant, money isn't worth that much. They nailed you into that box and they don't throw a bank book in. Those guys told me to stay put, I stayed put.
What did these two fellas do after they shot Kelby?
Well, the big one was real surprised, like he didn't know the little one was going to do it. Yelled at him, he was a fool, said he was a stupid fool.
The baby.
Those are his exact words.
Okay, you're good.
The little guy finished getting all the money and then they ran out. Well, I'll tell you, I was scared to death they were going to kill me too. Looked like it for a minute too.
How do you mean?
Well, when they ran through the kitchen of the back door, a little one stopped and asked what they was going to do about me. I thought sure my number was up. That big one said not to make it any worse, to leave me alone. Then they ran out of the place. Boy, that's when I called the cops and those other guys, you know, out there in the car. And then you came. The rest you know.
Now, you're sure that you've never seen any one of these men before?
No, sir. I'm pretty sure I haven't.
I wonder if you can give us some kind of a description on these two men.
I'm going out of town tomorrow night or evening. Yep. Oh man, where you're going to travel? Are you traveling far? Is this for the holiday? I am traveling about, I think it's 3 or 4 hours away from where I am to go visit. My cousin is hosting Thanksgiving this year, so we're going to go have food at her place. I'm bringing mashed potatoes. I make really good mashed potatoes. And I make them special for Thanksgiving. They're different than just normal mashed potatoes. And then I'm also doing cookies. So the cookies I have made before on the stream. Those are the cookies I'm making. And then the mashed potatoes I have not streamed for you guys. What are we listening to? This is Dragnet. Let me show you. So it's a podcast. Dragnet is what it looks like. It is an old-time radio show that is on a podcast that I listen to. It's just really relaxing. I really got into it when I was pregnant because it's really hard to turn off your brain when you're pregnant. You're just like constantly thinking about things you have to do. It's weird. You can't sleep at night. Anyway, so my dad is really into it, and he introduced it to me. I was like, do you know any good podcasts to listen to? Because I wanted to fall asleep at night, but if I have a screen, like watching a Netflix or something, it will be harder to fall asleep. And I wanted something that was soothing and relaxing, and he recommended The Great Detectives, Dragnet, and a few other stuff. And I really, really like Dragnet. That one's my favorite out of all of them that he recommended. There's like over 300 episodes to listen to.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing, you know, Kelby being shot up.
They're pretty good.
How's that?
Plus, Yellow Kazoo,
Lose my job,
I've
you
had
know,
no
I'm taking
copyright
sure I
claims
should've
from
tried to
this.
stop those dogs.
As
Well,
you well know, being
those are
a
breaks.
streamer on
He said that when
YouTube
these
who
men
streams
came in, the door to the
Nintendo
manager's office was
content,
closed,
there's
is that right?
so many
Yes, sir.
copyright
Mr. Kelby always
claims.
kept it closed when he counted the money, just like I said.
Uh-huh. Well, then it looks like the men knew that Kelby would be checking the money at that time, doesn't it? That they knew the layout of the place when they came in.
Yeah, you know, I never
I
thought
turned
of
on
that.
the night mode or whatever.
They
Yeah,
sure seem to know what
that
was
helps it
going
keep
on.
it quiet
Anybody
or
else
keep
that
the
was
screen
usually around at that
darker,
time, would
but
you know anybody that might have
it's
known
still
that the
too
manager
bright
worked the
to help you
accounts
fall
at that
asleep.
particular time?
No copyrights?
else
That's
around.
right, no
But
copyrights.
I don't think that Mr. Kelby kept it a secret about the money.
Was Kelby conscious at all after he was shot? Do you remember that?
Not more than a minute. I ran over to him right after the man left. I wanted to see if I could help
I
him.
mean, I don't care about
He was shot pretty bad. They
getting
hit him in the
ad
stomach.
revenue
He was all
from
doubled up.
videos,
Terrible.
but it's just
Looked up at
nice
me
not to
and
have a
said,
ton of
"I know."
emails about
His
how
voice kinda trailed off.
Nintendo heard my song, heard their song on my stream.
Office is making the run, Joe. Got out the local and the APB on the suspects.
But he's flying.
Matches the name Deuce, nothing on the scar. Anything from the crime lab yet? No. Checked by the office. While I was there, Murphy called from Georgia Street. Anything? Yeah, not good. What? Kelby died, never regained consciousness.
But he just flew around the house and landed back home.
With the death of the victim, any information he might have given us about his killer
I turn on the
was gone.
brightness on my way
The
down
one
and
witness to
turn
murder
on
was
the
shown
night
one
light.
first, but was
Okay.
unable to identify the suspect.
Enough to help you fall asleep.
Sergeant
Okay,
Skinner
cool.
and Danny Galindo canvassed the
What is it,
neighborhood,
baby?
and the driver of a bakery
Did
truck
you see
thought
Buddy
he'd seen the
fly?
killers leave the club. He told them that
Oh, his
two
fun
men
light
matching
thing
the
is not
description
working.
given us
I'm gonna go
had walked out of the club
make
and
sure
got
Buddy's
into
good
a
and
model
fix his
Mercury
light.
sedan.
Make sure it's working. Yeah, I have this little light that he likes to look watch. It like where it spins. So it's kind of like a mobile, but it's a light instead of actual like stuffed animals spinning around in the sky.
She also described the Mercury sedan, but said that she hadn't paid much attention to it. Because of the smoothness with which the hold-up men had operated, indications led us to believe that they had been tipped off by somebody working for the club. Proceeding with this theory, we checked with the club owner, a Mr. John Watson. We found him in the kitchen of his home.
Hope you don't mind if I finish up here, officer.
No, not at all, Mr. Watson.
Guess it seems a little silly to you for a man to be in the kitchen. Kind of a hobby of mine, cooking.
Yes, sir.
Making a cheesecake. Got some friends coming over tonight.
Cheesecake.
Figured cheesecake
I wish I
might
could
taste
have
good
a
this
ferret, but
evening.
my mom and dad says they stink, so no. Oh
Oh
no, yeah, ferrets do smell. I had a friend who had a hedgehog, she had a ferret, she has 2 snakes right now, 2 dogs and a cat, and also zebrafish that are cancerous. Not cancerous, but they have cancer. She loves animals, she's lots of animals, and yes, her ferret did stink when she had a ferret. But they're really cute, they really are. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go check Buddy and turn on the light for the baby. Let me pause this. I assume I'll be back in like 2 minutes, probably. BRB. Are you always with the person you like, relaxing? No. Well, in real life, I am. Most of the time. How sad. We're happy because we're always together. We'll give the blue feather to you. Relaxing. I'll give it. I'll get it too. I'm the one who gave it. No, I gave it. Stop it. Aw, they fight like a married couple. Take a chance. Oh yeah. Dance, I wanna dance, dance, dance with you. Take a chance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fort Haragstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison
Mr.
there, but
Thompson.
first, you're going to clean out the bandits
Toon.
that have moved in.
Sorry. We don't care about her.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Oh, I have to care about her more.
Are you ready to test yourself at Fort Haragstad?
Yes, I am.
The ancients... Sadly, most have fallen into Fort Haragstad... We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits.
Iron Coaster, welcome on the Twitch side. I just made it to, I think, 100 followers on Twitch. That was awesome. I still have 0 subscribers, but that's okay. side. You know, we can actually do a poll. I haven't done a poll in a long time. Oh man, I can't. Hold on, I can't type with him on my arms. Never mind. I can't do a poll. Getting my hair styled by a bird. It's awesome. It's just hair in my face right now. It's great.
Iron shield. It's much more durable than the wooden shield. And I'm happy to report that it won't burst into flames. I suppose I should warn you that it will protect you from electricity, which could come in a nasty which could come as a nasty shock. Oh, I love his pun. As it's yours for 100 rupees. Careful to buy it, friend. Oh, care to buy it? Yes.
Let me get the knife for this.
You know, this creature's strange because his hooves say, "I'm not a predator." But his face, where his eyes are situated, says, "I am a predator." Is it just me, or, I mean, how many hoofed animals are predators?
So I could definitely want a gray elephant. I think if I have time, I want to make little family of elephants. I think that'd be really cute. At least a parent and a baby. I mean, what am I kidding? At least one, if not more.
You are your own light.
I am my own light. I love this snowman outfit. So the purple glowy stuff is fuel for the spaceships. There shouldn't be any monsters here. Oh no, I guess there is. Holy cow.
As
Just
it says
says
it.
no. Yeah.
You see that to the left? That thing flying through stuff.
What is that? That is creepy and huge.
Yeah,
It looks like
it's coming this way too.
someone's inner intestines connected to
It
like a
does.
booty.
It really does. Watch out.
It's like a ghost.
Holy! It's gross. Can you actually hit it? I can't hit it. Ah!
I think it's going after the. Oh, it just drains you from a distance.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's gone. It's gone.
You're so good. I was like, they're so delicious. T-Mac, one day when I have a P.O. box, I will totally send you a box of cookies. And I think that will be one way. I don't know if that's too much, but to stream myself making cookies and then be like, okay, biggest donation, I'm going to mail you these cookies and mail the cookies to them. It'd be pretty cool. Can you mail cookies? My kind of cookies? Little bunny cuckoo, off to the forest, moving up field mice and popping them on the head. Alright guys, so tell me, would you like to see more videos of this type where I'm making stuff like this? Or doing art in general? I think we need to get... I can put coal right here. Yes.
Oh yeah. Looking so much better.
the very best. No one ever was. Catch them for real test. Playing them with my cars. Hoping that could jump. That's so true. You know I believe in you. You teach me and I'll teach you.
Oh, I hear it. Where are you? There you are. Da 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 da. I did that a little early. I head right into it. There we go. And then bug.
Oh, there we go. You gonna sing with me, buddy? Come on, let's do it. Good job. My favorite Pokemon is Ponyta, Rapidash, that whole line. I want Rapidash to get a Mega Evolution. I think they could do something really cool with it. Or if they could just turn Rapidash into a third evolution of an Alucard, you know, a unicorn with wings, that would be amazing, and give it the flying type. Launch you good. 2. Oh, that face. Oh, awesome.
Hey, I'm from Relaxing Stream. Oh, g'day, awesome commands, man.
Yay!
Welcome. Thanks for joining the Discord as well.
Boy Ben is from your channel. He's popped into my stream. Thank you, guys. Relaxing, funny getting back again. Thank you guys for being so patient. Someone had a poopy diaper, and I had to change it. Hey guys, hello. I'm a baby. He's got a little teether so he can nom 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 nom. But it's really good to have something on them. Cause right at this point he started drooling a lot. He's a big drool monster. This one. Let's see. Oh, my husband texted me. He probably says, "Oh, I want you to make me lunch." Yeah. If only. Daddy's at work right now. Daddy gotta work. Daddy's gotta work. Work. Yay. He's at the baby. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Yeah, we like bouncing, don't we? Okay. Thank you guys for being patient. Let's get back to it. Let me move my keyboard, and I'll try to sew with him right here. It's a little hard to do, but we can try. Cat Kid and friends, hi, welcome. We just got back from a break. I had to change his diaper, so you came back at just the right time. Let's turn on our show again. We're listening to a detective crime story. Just move this bag. You're just gonna kick it, huh?
What if we could look through your employment records?
Sure, of course. Anything I can do to help out in this thing. Would you hand me that pan over there?
All right. This one?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you're just gonna kick the bag.
About ready. Yeah, sure.
Here
You
we
can look
go.
at the record. Don't see what that's going to show, but you're welcome to them.
Alright, so we just finished the beak. Let's just double knot just to be safe. I did do that.
Like I said, I don't really have a lot to do with the actual operation of the club. Toby took care of that. Good manager. Did a fine job.
It's me from the Zelda streams. Yay! Well, welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? I will get back to playing Wind Waker as soon as I finish this Owl. We'll do Wind Waker, and we're also going to do Banished for the Thanksgiving break, because they have a mod you can do that's like your pilgrims, and there's Native Americans, and I want to do that because of Thanksgiving. It's kind of what Thanksgiving is about. I think it's shifted to being about family and spending time with them.
Yeah. Now then.
So.
Is anything? A cup of coffee, something like that?
No, sir. If you just arrange for us to check your employment records.
Certainly. I'll call the club right away.
So we'll sew this down without catching the feathers.
He's an idiot. Never can get a job on his
We'll
own.
stuff it, and we'll be done with the owl. From the Master Mode streams. Yes, I do remember the on there. I do.
Gonna be laid up long?
Well, Mr. Kelby's dead, sir.
I think I will start up here, work my way around, and then stuff it from the top of the head.
Just terrible. Kelby was such a good man. Everybody that worked for him liked him. Didn't have an enemy in the world.
He had two.
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, it's hard to, like I said, scoot closer so you can see what my hands are doing. They stay closer because I'm holding him.
Frank and I spent 2 months.
The camera's just perfect for seeing him, isn't it?
Alibis, or else they could explain their action at the time of the robbery and killing. In each instance, if the person owned an automobile, it was checked. A broadcast and an APB had been gotten out.
So we're listening to Dragnet. It's my favorite radio show. It's not current on the radio. It's an old-timey radio show that I really, really enjoy.
One of the three, David Adams, listed a
But that's what we're listening to right now.
Street as his home address. We checked with the landlady, Mrs. Elvia Collins.
Water.
Adams? Sure, he lives here, second floor front.
Wonder if we could talk to him, ma'am.
Sure, got no reason to say you can't. Come in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Isn't in right now. Went out about an hour ago. Said he had to leave on a job, and I sure hope he gets it. He's a couple of months behind in his rent.
That's right.
Sit down. Just take any chair.
Thank you, Miss Collins.
You officers like anything? Mint on the table there. Help yourself.
No, thank you. Adams give you any idea?
People always offer them food, but they never accept the food.
He'll be here by 6.
How's that, ma'am?
That's when we serve dinner. Mr. Adams hasn't missed more than 4 meals since he's been living here.
What does Adams look like?
Oh, little man. Sort of like my first husband, little dried-up man.
My first husband, little dried-up man. Oh, the way these ladies sound is so awesome.
How tall would you say, ma'am?
5'6" or so.
How about his weight?
Maybe 120, and that'd have to be soaking wet. He's a real little man.
Is he dark or light?
I beg pardon?
His hair, is it dark or light?
Oh, light. A real silky hair. What little there is left.
I watched the stream yesterday, but you didn't. I didn't see you. I'm sorry, dude. If I don't see you, you can just say hello again and again. I'm sorry I missed you. I noticed when I was rewatching the stream because I was trying to find where Kink raided me. I noticed I missed several names on the raid, and I was like, no. As a viewer, I know how awesome it is to hear your name get called out and be welcomed, and I want to do that for everyone.
Yes, that much anyway.
Well, what did these two cousins look like, Miss Collins? Can you describe them?
Oh, the boy's you. Bless the baby. It's okay. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for being cool about it.
Had dark hair.
What have you been doing, Kat?
Miss Collins, how about his complexion?
Dark.
Anything outstanding about him?
Well, now, what do you mean outstanding?
Well, I mean anything about him that struck you as being different, maybe? Anything that attracted your attention?
No.
Well, what about
Stop
the
leaning
number
forward
2
so
man?
much.
Well, he was a little
I feel like you're gonna just sit into the owl. Just poke your eye out with this corner piece.
Well, he was a little man. 5'6" or 7.
How much do you figure he weighed, would you know?
130 pounds or so.
How about
This
his
felt is thick.
Dark. Just like
That's gray.
Anything outstanding about
Playing
him?
Minecraft? Nice. Nice. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, but I almost played the other day. There's another streamer who was streaming it, and several of my friends, I say my friends, they were, several of the people on my Discord were like, hey, Minecraft. And I could not respond because I was holding this guy and feeding him. But I would have said, hey, I got a baby to watch. I can't do that right now.
Nice looking one, though. A lot of chrome all over it.
Do you have any idea where they might be now, where they moved to?
It's my, the gamer tag.
Well, Mr. Adams can probably tell you.
Mine's, I think, either Relaxing FG or Relaxing Funny Gaming. Those are the two I use.
Are you expecting any trouble?
Like on Reddit, I'm Relaxing Funny Gaming.
Mr. Adams done something wrong? Oh, I do hope not. He's a little
But
man, but he's
on
awfully nice.
Twitch and YouTube, I am, not Twitch and YouTube, on Twitter and Instagram, I'm Relaxing FG.
These gentlemen would like to talk to you.
I can do for you?
Are you David Adams?
Yes, sir, that's right.
We're police officers, Mr. Adams. My name's Friday. This is my partner, Frank Smith.
How do you do? What is it you wanted?
Well, it might be better if we talked in your room.
All right, but I still don't see what it is you want.
Did you get the job?
No, Mrs. Collins, but I've got another lead. Don't worry, I'll be able to take care of that matter by the first next week.
Oh, it's all right, Miss Adams. I understand.
She sounds so sweet. I understand.
Not much. Sit down.
But when I do play Minecraft, I will definitely put something on the Discord about it. So if you're on the Discord, that will definitely let you know.
Last April, manager was killed.
Pink Rat, yes. I worked there a couple of years ago, but I don't think I've been at the place since then. I lost the job. Kelby fired me for dropping a load of dishes.
Did you have an argument at the time?
Well, a little one, yeah. I was sore. He was, too. Wanted me to pay for the dishes. I didn't feel it was my fault. I told him so. He had a few words. Nothing serious, so why?
Mr. Kelby was killed and holed up at the bar.
Yes, I know. That's too bad. But you surely don't think I had anything to do with that.
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
Ew.
Why do you think I'd have anything to do with it? I haven't been near the place for a couple of years.
Well, the way the thing was pulled, the whole M.O. makes it look like it's an inside job. Somebody had to give the layout, tell him that Kelby would be in his office with
Aw, my friend I saw yesterday.
who works there now or who did
He's
work there.
probably like, I miss you.
Well, your name
Yep.
was on the list. It had to be checked out.
Adams, you got any relatives in town? Not now. I had a couple of cousins. They were out here for a while.
What are their names?
Al and Bill Evans.
Mind if we look around your room?
No,
I can't.
Go ahead
I
and look
can't
around.
let you touch the
won't
needle,
find it.
baby. Don't do
Right.
that. Don't do that.
What is it about my cousins? You figure they had something to do with the thing?
Well, we think they might have. Their descriptions match the ones we got from the witnesses.
You've been talking to old Mrs. Collins. She's the one who told you about Al and Bill, isn't she?
Well, who told us isn't important, Adam?
You don't have to admit it, I know. Busybody, always getting your nose into somebody else's business. Oh, Harpy.
Joe? Yeah.
He called the lady an old harpy.
What's this gun for, Adams?
You never know when somebody's going to try to break into the house. It's protection, that's all.
You never had it out of the house, huh?
Not since I bought it. It's a 32, though. What are you so interested for? Kelby was killed with a 38.
How does he know that?
Well, he was, wasn't he? Seems to me I heard it on the radio or read it in one of the papers.
No, you didn't. The caliber of the gun that killed him wasn't released. How'd you know?
I must have read it in the paper, like I said.
No, this won't work, mister. I think maybe we better talk to you downtown.
You going to arrest me?
Just like to talk to you downtown. Let's go.
Well, sure, but I got nothing to hide.
Well, you still got to come up with an explanation for knowing about that gun.
Description we got matches your cousin's. You know about the gun. You got a lot to explain. I don't want to go to jail.
Too bad, Adams. You should have thought about that before you got involved in this.
Well, if I tell you, if I help to get the guys that did it, will you give me a break?
Well, we can't make any deals.
Well, I don't want to go to jail. You can't do anything for me, huh?
All we can do is see that the district attorney's office knows that you've helped.
But you will tell him, huh? If I give you a hand.
He'll know about it.
Okay. I got claustrophobia putting me in a cell and driving me nuts. I tell you who did the job, more than that.
Yeah.
I can show you the gun he used.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Give him away.
You are listening to Dragnet.
Now they know where to find the bad guys.
Listen to what the nation's press has had to say about Chesterfield. Atlantic City Evening Union. Wholesalers and retailers report an extraordinary demand for Chesterfields in both sizes, with sellouts in many instances. Cleveland Press. Dealers everywhere report the big pack sale phenomenal. Last week in Cleveland, some areas reported the long-size Chesterfield outsold all other brands. And from all over the country, we're getting reports from dealers telling us no product they ever handled has grown so fast in so short a time as king-size Chesterfields. Yes, with a buying public today, high quality for the money is a must. And that's why so many smokers are changing to Chesterfield. First cigarette in America to give you premium quality in both regular and king size.
mister?
King size Chesterfield is exactly
You
the
play
same as
Xbox? I
regular
play
Chesterfield,
PC, is
except
what I
it's
play
larger.
on.
Contains so much more of the
It
same
really
tobacco.
should be. I could understand Pocket version not being compatible, but I feel like Minecraft you should be able to play with anyone on any console.
Better quality and higher price
Oh, it don't
than the
always
tobacco
matter.
in any other king size cigarette.
What is it,
Try
mister?
Chesterfield. Either way you like them, regular or king size, they're much milder. Chesterfield gives you the best possible smoke.
Num 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 num. Num 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 num.
We took David Adams back to the office and checked the gun with pawn shop records. It was clean. We printed him and checked him through R&I. We took him over to Westlake Park. He explained that his two cousins had talked him into helping him with the robbery of the club. He also said that as soon as he found out that they'd been shooting, he'd washed his hands of the entire affair and told them that he'd have nothing more to do with it.
that.
The loot from the robbery had been divided among Adams taking no part of it. It took us 2 hours of searching before we were able to find the gun. It was turned over to Russ Camp in Bolivia.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And comparison with the death bullet showed that it was
Alright,
the
you
murder
good, baby?
weapon. Markings on the shell casing found at the scene of the crime.
Can you let Mama continue?
Left on the test casing. Adams told us that Bill Evans owned a
Oh my
white
goodness,
model
you're a
Mercury
drill
sedan,
machine. You just
and that the two brothers left
drill.
for St. Louis in the car.
Alright, I'm gonna
He
put him
also
on his
agreed to give
bouncer
us
and
the
see if that
license
helps
We
him.
checked with
I
DMV and
won't
they
even
told us that the legal owner was a finance
turn to
company
the
on
BRB
French
screen
Road.
over here.
The manager there told us that their payments were up to date. They were able to give us a St. Louis address used as a reference by Bill Evans. We called the St. Louis Police Department, gave them a rundown, and asked them to pick up the Evans brothers for us. The witness to the killing was unable to identify David Adams as one of the holdup men. He was taken to the main jail and booked on suspicion of 287 PC. Frank and I waited for word from the St. Louis Police Department.
They're all the same, aren't they, Joe?
What do you mean?
Put any of them in a tight spot and they'll spill all they know to save their skins.
Well, it seems that way, doesn't it?
Adams seems pretty sincere, though. Seems like he does really want to help.
Well, we'll know more when we hear from St. Louis.
You figure that Adams is telling the truth?
The story seems to check out about how he laid the thing out for him, showing us where the gun was. Being that far back in his room, Red, it'd make that part about him not taking any of the money fit. I'll get it. Homicide Friday. Yeah, I'll take it. Mello. Yeah. Yeah, we've been waiting to hear from you. Did you pick up the Evans brothers? Uh-huh. Yeah, wait a minute. Pass me that pad, will you, Frank?
Yeah, here.
Thanks. Yeah, all right, go ahead. Huh? What was that again? I didn't... Yeah, I got it. Okay, thanks. Anything we can do for you, give us a call. Yeah, sure, we sure appreciate it. Right, bye.
What does it? What do you mean?
St. Louis checked the address. They'd been there all right, but they left this morning.
Any idea where they went?
Yeah,
No,
the
as
Evans
soon as
boys
I walk
told me.
away.
They left a forwarding address. Motel out on Ventura Boulevard.
As soon as I walk away, he starts going,
Frank and I notified Captain Lorman of the new developments. We talked to the manager of the motel, and she told us that she did have a reservation for June 24th under the name Evans. She told us that they'd be in Cottage 12. In view of the fact that the suspects had not been alarmed, we decided not to put out an APB on the car. We felt reasonably sure that having made the reservations, they'd keep them. But in the event the suspects arrived earlier than expected, a surveillance was placed on the motel 24 hours a day. Sergeants Howard Hudson and Bill Cummings took the period from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Frank and I covered the other 12 hours. Directly across from the motel was a used car lot. We talked to the manager, and he gave us permission to sit in any one of his cars while keeping the place under surveillance. As we relieved each other, the police car was taken back to the city hall, so there would be no indication that the place was staked out. 4 days passed. No sign of the suspects. June 23rd, 4:32 a.m.
alright. I think baby's good for now.
Joe. Yeah.
I'll probably have to go back and play with him some.
License checks.
Alright.
New man.
Stopping at the man.
Thank you guys for being patient.
Ringing the bell.
Let's get this done
Sign on the register.
before he needs me again.
There. She's giving him the key.
All right, let's let him get to the cottage. We told her we would.
Just stop dropping stuff on the ground.
There's the landlady's signal. Let's go. Right.
Oh yeah, you need me to go get it, huh?
Cover me.
Alright. Alright, baby. Okay, I'm here.
Who is this? This is the manager. Gonna have to move your car.
Huh?
You gotta move your car. Put it in the back.
What do you want, Stan?
Hey, Bill! Hey, Joe, get the other one. Yeah.
Get away from me, cop. Leave me alone.
All right, give it up, mister.
I'm getting out. You got any brains? You ain't gonna try to stop me.
You're going no place, mister. You can't get over that wall. Throw that gun out here. You haven't got a chance.
Don't talk, but you'll never take me.
All right, hold it up, Evans.
All right. No gun. I dropped it. You see, I got no gun. Get a doctor for me, huh? Gonna hurt.
Yeah, we'll call one.
You didn't have to shoot, did you? Lousy deal. You didn't have to shoot.
You didn't give me much choice, mister.
I wasn't trying to hit you, just trying to scare you, that's all. I didn't want to hit you. I'm a good shot. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, you proved you're a good shot.
What do you mean?
When you killed Kelby.
The story you've just heard was true. The names were changed to protect the innocent.
On October 4th, trial was held in Superior Court, Department 87, City and County of Los Angeles, State of California. In a moment, the results of that trial. Nose, throat, and accessory organs not adversely affected by smoking Chesterfield. First such report ever published about any cigarette.
Yes, and it applies only to Chesterfield. A responsible consulting organization has reported the results of a continuing study by a competent medical specialist and his staff on the effects of smoking Chesterfield cigarettes. A group of people from various walks of life was organized to smoke only Chesterfields. For 6 months, this group of men and women smoked their normal amount of Chesterfields, 10 to 40 a day. 45% of the group smoked Chesterfields continually from 1 to 30 years, for an average of 10 years each. At the beginning and at the end of the 6 months period, each smoker was given a thorough examination, including x-ray pictures, by the medical specialist and his assistants. The examination covered the sinuses as well as the nose, ears, and throat. The medical specialist, after a thorough examination of every member of the group, stated, quote, "It is my opinion that the ears, nose, throat, and accessory organs of all participating subjects examined by me were not adversely affected in the 6 months period by smoking the cigarettes provided." Unquote. Now remember this Chesterfield report.
See, that's like too big of a
First
stitch.
such report ever published about
I can't do that running stitch. I gotta.
Nose, throat, and
Gotta do it the hard way.
Back
and forth.
affected by smoking Chesterfields.
Buy Chesterfield either way you like them, regular or king size.
Every time they say that regular, I feel like they're gonna say al dente.
Smoke.
That would be weird. Spicy cigarettes. That would be really weird, right?
William M. Evans and Alfred T. Evans were tried and convicted of murder in the first degree. They received life sentences in the state penitentiary. Because David R. Adams had turned state's evidence, and since he was not actually involved in the crime, in the interest of justice, the charges against him were dismissed and he was released from custody. This program is dedicated to the 59th Annual Conference of the International Association of Chiefs of Police held in Los Angeles this week.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
You have just heard Dragnet, a series of authentic cases from official files. Technical advice comes from the Office of Chief of Police W.H. Parker, Los Angeles Police Department. Technical advisors Captain Jack Donahoe, Sergeant Marty Wynn, Sergeant Vance Brasher. Heard tonight were Ben Alexander, Virginia Gregg, Jack Crucian. Script by John Robinson. Music by Walter Schumann. Hal Gibney speaking.
These great programs sound off for Chesterfield. Radio, Dragnet, The Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis Show, and every weekday Arthur Godfrey time. On television, Dragnet, Gangbusters, Arthur Godfrey and his friends and the Perry Como Show.
Tomorrow, you'll want to sound off for Chesterfields, because either way you like them, regular or king size, Chesterfield gives you the best possible smoke.
Chesterfield has brought you Dragnet, transcribed from Los Angeles.
Alright, so I need to be careful not to catch these feathers.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Listen to the sound. I like that. It's so relaxing. Bum, bum, bum.
Sound off for Chesterfield. Chesterfield, first cigarette in America to give you premium quality in both regular and king size, brings you Dragnet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you're about to hear is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're a detective sergeant. You're assigned to robbery.
What are you doing?
You've just rounded up a vicious gang of thieves. The heavy man is still at large.
Let me go look at him.
Your job, get him.
Yeah.
Hello, this is George Fenneman. I want to talk to you about the cigarette that's really on the move. The one everyone's talking about and trying. Chesterfield. First cigarette in America to give you premium quality in both regular and king size. Chesterfield king size is exactly the same quality and exactly the same blend of tobacco as Chesterfield regular size.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no difference.
Baby.
Except that king-size Chesterfield is larger.
Try now.
Contains
Best for
considerably
you.
more of the same tobaccos. So much more, it gives you a 21% longer smoke. Yet costs
Don't smoke cigarettes, guys. Don't do
and
it.
Chesterfield king-size contains better tobaccos.
This is just propaganda we're listening to.
Than any other king-size cigarette. So sound off for Chesterfield. Either way you like them, regular or king-size, Chesterfield gives you the best possible smoke.
Dragnet, the documented drama of an actual crime. For the next 30 minutes, in cooperation with the Los Angeles Police Department, you will travel step by step on the side of the law through an actual case transcribed from official police files.
Yeah.
From beginning to end, from crime to punishment, Dragnet is the story of your police force in action.
Oh, my baby's so cute.
It was windy in Los Angeles. We were working a day watch out of robbery detail.
Wait, I need more storage.
Oh no. My name's Friday. It was 2:46 p.m. when I got to room 27A. Robbery.
Oh no, Cat needs more storage.
Frank?
Yeah, Joe.
How about those subpoenas?
Took them down to the warrant office. They're going to serve.
Oh, fine. All the follow-ups made, packages in order. That about wraps it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, all with Bentley.
Nothing from Mac yet.
No, he said he'd call as soon as he heard it.
Be happy when we get him, won't you? He's probably the worst of the lot.
Yeah. Well, according to what Mac said, he's in real trouble now. Broke. None of his friends will have anything to do with him. We'll turn him.
I don't think I'll ever understand a guy like Bentley. What makes a man want to beat somebody just for the sake of beating him?
Figure that we'll have it made.
32 robberies, and just about every one, Bentley's got to work over at least one of the victims. It's pretty vicious.
Now we get him this time, he's through. Probably knows it, too. Even when Mac blows the whistle, probably going to be rough to take. Joe, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm happy it's over. And let's face it, we were lucky on this one. The guys were gun happy. Taking any longer to get him, they'd have killed somebody, sure.
Maybe so.
Well, my next day off, I'm going to do nothing but sit, not make a move. My feet are killing me.
Had a lot of legwork on this one.
Not just this one, Joe, all of them. I was reading in the magazine the other day about a new kind of arch support. I got to get me a pair of them.
Yeah?
According to the ad, these are going to be just a ticket. Some new kind of rubber, soft when they mold it to your feet. Place back in Wisconsin.
How'd they do it? They got a place here in L.A.?
No, just a home office. Just a small place, I guess. According to the ad, the whole process pretty new.
Yeah, well, how do you get this? What is it, a mold?
Yeah, you stand on a piece of paper, hold a bucket of water in each hand. You know, you put all your weight on your feet.
Yeah.
And you draw the outline of your foot on the paper. They make the arch thing up from that.
Well, if you're holding a bucket of water in each hand, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, how do you use the pencil?
What?
Well, a bucket of water in each hand, how are you going to draw?
Yeah.
I get it.
Someone draws it for you. Come on.
Robbery Friday. Oh, hi, Faye. Yeah, he's here. Oh, how are the kids? Oh, yeah, sure, I'll put him right on. Frank, it's for you. Your wife seems upset.
Thanks, Joe. Hello, honey. Yeah? I can, but what's up? Well, can't you tell me now? Well, why not? All right, honey, I'll be right there. Don't worry now. Goodbye.
What's the matter, something
Oh
wrong?
no, it's honey.
Faye wants me to come right home. Says something's going on.
Couldn't she tell you about it on the phone?
No, said something about the phone being tapped.
We went down to the carpool and started over for Frank's house.
Oh no.
For the past 3
His
months,
wife's
we've been
involved.
working on a case involving a gang that had been operating in the city. During that time, they'd committed 32 armed robberies, and in most
This is looking
instances,
good.
they'd beaten their victims for no apparent reason. Their ruthless attitude was the most outstanding single point of their M.O. We'd successfully rounded up all members of the gang with one exception, Leroy Bentley, alias the Bull. Bentley was the known heavy man of the gang. In order to successfully prosecute and apprehend any criminal or criminal, the police officer requires the full
He's a happy baby, huh?
and assistance that he can obtain from many people.
Yeah.
The private citizen and his own associates as well.
Oh, tell me more about it.
Of the private citizen comes one
Tell me more,
important
baby.
agent, the informant. The working detective knows that in many cases his most valuable assistance can
Yeah.
often come from his informant. In this particular
Oh,
case,
no.
we received information that would lead us to Bull Bentley within a matter of days.
I'm finishing this all, baby.
We arrived at Frank's home.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't want to stop. I want to finish it.
What's the trouble now? What's this all about this phone being tapped?
Well, that's what
I
he said.
know. Mom, pay attention to me.
I got a phone call just before I called you.
Look at us. Up to the tip. Okay. Alright, let me get my baby.
But if you didn't lay off him, he was going to take care of you where it hurt the most. He threatened the children and me, too.
Frank, I don't know what to do.
Go on.
Said the phone was tapped and we were being watched. Said to tell you he wasn't kidding. He didn't have anything to lose. He sounded real mean. I'm frightened. Do you know this man, Frank?
Oh, he is? Yeah, we have a warrant for his arrest. Faye, where are the kids?
Well, Stacy's in her room playing. I called the school for Mike. The teacher said she dismissed the class. He should be home by now. Frank, I don't know. I'm worried about him.
All right, lock the doors. Don't open for anybody. Joe and I will go out and see if we can find Mike.
All right, I'm great sick about him. Should have been home 20 minutes ago.
All right, we're going to call the captain, Frank. Ask him to send a couple of men out, huh? Thanks, Joe.
Going after a man's family, that's
Don't worry about
just
it,
wrong, guys. It's just wrong.
2511, please. Yeah, robbery. Hello, Glenn. Captain there? It's Friday. I'd like to talk to him. Skipper, this is Friday. I'm out at Frank's house. Frank Smith, yeah. Bull Bentley called his wife, threatened her and the kids if he didn't lay off. No, said if he didn't lay off. Well, could you send a couple of men out to stand by? Fine. Mike isn't home from school yet, and Frank... That's his little boy. Frank and I are going out to look for him. Yeah, I said he was watching the house. Who? Yeah, swell. All right, we'll be in as soon as we find the boy. Right, Skipper. O'Donnell and Stewart from the office will be out, Faye. They'll park the car down the street. Watch for him and let him in, won't you?
All right, Joe. What about it, Frank? You gonna lay off this guy?
You want me to?
Please find little Mike.
All right, honey.
Aww. Please find little baby RFG.
I'll lock the door and don't open it for anyone but O'Donnell and Stewart when they get here.
All right, dear.
Now, don't worry, honey. We'll find him.
Yeah.
I've never heard her before. Aww.
Let's go.
I hope everything's okay.
Joe, what do you think? I don't know. Tell you one
find
thing.
him.
Yeah, I'm scared. There are two types of criminals that can be counted on to be dangerous. The youngster who becomes easily panicked at the scene of a crime, and the older criminal who will do anything rather than go back to the penitentiary. Bull Bentley was one of these. We knew that he was more than capable of carrying out his threat. His record was one of armed robbery, vicious beatings, and kidnapping. At this particular time, he was wanted for murder in the state of Colorado. The average criminal will blame anyone but himself for his predicament, usually the police officer, and this was so in Bentley's case. He apparently thought that by getting us off his trail, he could go free. Frank and I searched the area around the house. We found his little boy in a vacant lot 2 blocks from school playing with a group of youngsters. We put him in the car and returned him to his home. Stewart and O'Donnell were at Frank's house and said they'd stay there until they were relieved. 4:36 p.m. Frank and I checked back into the office.
Smith, Friday, in here.
Right.
Come on in. Find the boy?
Yeah, Skipper, out playing with some of the kids in the neighborhood.
All right. Now, what's this all about?
Well, this bunch we just cleaned up?
Yeah?
Bull Bentley called Frank's wife and told her that if Frank didn't lay off on him, he was going to get to him through his family.
What do you plan to do?
Well, no choice. Get him before he can do anything, I guess.
Frank?
Yes, Skipper.
You like to be taken off this assignment?
No, it's a personal matter.
It's up to you. Let's see that
Personal
your house
now.
is covered when you're not home. You're keeping the boy away
No,
from school.
Yeah, Captain, till the street's over.
You got any ideas where you can pick Bentley up?
Well, we've covered all the places he's known to hang out.
Want any help?
No, not right now. Just find him fast.
Well, you know he's in town. Figure he's going to stay here?
Well, we don't think he's got much choice. We figure he's broke, he's hot. None of his friends will take a chance on putting him up. He's going to need money.
Better cover the bus depots, train depots, alert the airport detail. Get a couple of 100 mugs printed up on him, distribute them to the beat men and radio cars. Contact Captain Hamilton, Intelligence. He might be able to come up with something.
Our informant said he could turn Bentley for us in a week. A week's a long time, Joe.
No. You've covered all his hangouts.
All of them. Nobody's seen him in a couple of days. Just seemed to drop out of sight.
Big town, a lot of people. Sometimes you don't realize how big till you start looking for one man.
Yeah.
Want to get in touch with the boys in the press room, give them the story, see if they'll carry Bull's picture. See Jack Ricketts, he'll put the picture on suspects wanted.
We'll get started on it right now.
You got a silent number, haven't you, Frank?
Yeah, it's unlisted.
How'd Bentley get it? It had to come from somewhere.
Joe and I were talking about that. You know, pretty much who we'd give the numbers out to. About the only one we can figure that'd be in a position to give it to Bentley is Harry McLeod.
Your informant?
Yeah.
How long since you've heard from this McLeod?
A couple of days.
Figure maybe he'd cross you, throw in with Bentley.
Well, it's possible. I don't think so, though. He's leveled with us so far.
Number had to come from someplace.
Yeah, well, it sure makes it look like McLeod, doesn't it? I don't think Mac would give the number away on his own.
Bull could get it. We got 32 people to prove it.
Well, we better get on this thing. Come on, Frank.
Right.
Check you later, Skipper. Joe, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, don't worry. We'll get to him. No, I mean,
Dude, this episode's so good.
Threatening her. Try to take it easy. I know you feel.
Personal.
Why me, Joe? Bull Bentley's brushed up against 100 different cops in his day. Why me? Law of averages, I guess. You were handy. I knew just what to do. Skipper gave you a choice. If you'd like to go home, nobody'd blame you. You don't know what it is, Joe. You don't have a family. Something like this can split you in two. Half of you wants to be on the job. The other half is pulling you toward home.
Joe, if that cheap punk steps to my front porch, I'm gonna lean on him hard.
Now, look, Frank, this isn't gonna get us any place. Let's
Lean
get over
on
to
him
the photo lab
hard.
and get this thing moving, huh?
I could just figure it. 4,000 guys in the department, and Bentley has to pick me. Joe, why me?
All right, look, Frank. I could try to spell it for you 100 ways, and we still wouldn't come out with any kind of a total. I know what you must be going through, and I'm sorry it's got to be you. I'm sorry it has to be any cop. You're right about me not having a family, but it's squeezing me just as hard as it is you. You and I both knew when we filled out those application blanks what we were taking on. It's the job, Frank. Maybe I never told you before, or maybe you've been through this too, I don't know. There isn't a day goes by that I'm on the job here that I don't run into something that breaks my heart. Why did Ed Wilson have to get shot down when he and his partner tried to take that guy out of that rooming house over on 8th Street? Why did Olson and his partner have to end up in the P&F ward last week? Why do you have to run the gamut of every human emotion and class of people on Earth? Poor to rich, it's all the same. Somebody picks up a gun to knock over the corner gas station, everything hangs in the balance. The minute that thief slips a cartridge into his gun, the gas station attendant, his family, his kids, and every relative he's got slides right onto the short end. Everybody seems to think that wherever crime is concerned, they never get any closer to it than the front page of the morning paper. I know you know this, Frank. For every attempted crime, God only knows how many innocent people are thrown into the balance even before the crime's been committed. That's the way it is, Frank. I'm not trying to tell you anything you don't know, but the minute you passed that exam, you had to make book that something like this could contaminate you just as surely as if you weren't a cop. I guess it's almost a legacy. Nobody's found a vaccine for crime. Nobody's immune. And it's worse with you and me because we know better than to think we can't be touched. We know we can. We invite it every time we roll on a call, every time we pick somebody up, every time a guy gets out of line. It's the job, Frank.
It's the job.
I didn't mean to give you an academy lecture, but if it's any comfort, I'm with you. I know just how you feel, and so do 4,000 other guys right down here.
Yeah. I guess maybe we better get moving.
Yeah, come on. We took the mug shot of Bentley to the photo lab and asked them to run off 200 copies. We checked with the reporters in the press room, and they promised us full cooperation. Jack Ricketts told us that he'd put the picture on the air the next day. Frank called home and found that there'd been no further calls from Bentley. 6:17 p.m. We started to look for Harry McLeod, our informant. We checked his hotel, but the clerk told us he hadn't been in all afternoon. We started checking his known hangouts. In fear of burning McLeod, we were unable to ask for him by name, which made it necessary for us to canvass each individual place.
What? Someone's filing. Hardcore. Sandals, welcome. Thank you so much for following today.
We walked over to the bar and sat down next to him. We ordered a drink. At the first opportunity, without arousing suspicion, we told
We're getting close to finishing this guy.
Meet him down the street, 2 blocks west. We left the bar, got in the car, and drove to the meeting place. 20 minutes later, McLeod arrived, got in the back seat, and we drove away.
Want to get the radio, Joe?
Yeah.
Copsy, give it up. Oh, relax, FG bot. It's well-timed comment.
Just a couple of things we want to know.
I'm on your side. You guys know
Cops
that.
aren't giving up ever.
Will you have mine? Yeah. Well, then what's this bit? You walk into that joint, you know what goes on in
So,
there, and you pull me out. Good chance somebody could have seen you, you know.
Yeah, we know, Mac.
Scroll for textile streams. Oh, nice.
Don't snow us, Mac.
Well, you found some selling going on.
You know that, don't you? I'd have called you guys. I told you once I'd finger him for you. I haven't called. I haven't seen him.
I don't always do this, but I have a bunch of people having babies. I need to make them gifts, so here we are. Normally I stream video games, but we do cooking sometimes and arts and crafts as well.
Well, that's how it is. Now, I'll ask you once more. Have you seen him?
Yeah. When? Day before yesterday.
But thank you for stopping by. The follow is very much appreciated.
He came in and asked me for some dough. I told him I didn't have any. I tried to stall him till I could get to a phone.
Martin, good to see you back again. How long has it been since I've seen you? It's been quite a while.
He was real sore when I couldn't let him have any dough, but I told him, I said, look, boy, you know I want to help, but I just haven't got it. That's what I said. Yeah. Wasn't kidding either. Things been pretty rough. Say, you guys couldn't see a way clear, could you? Sawbuck to tie me up.
Oh, we just have this part, so we'll probably continue down the ear, stop here, and then stuff it.
Fine, if you gotta have it. I got $10 I've been saving for a pair of shoes. I sure appreciate it. You guys know that.
Yeah, we know. You got any idea how Blow might have gotten Frank's home phone?
No, not the slightest.
You sure you didn't give it to him?
Joe, you've known me for a lot of years. Would I do a thing like that after the way you guys treated me?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out, Mac.
I should get a little insulted at that. You guys figuring out about
Oh, now, come off it, Mac. Did you give him the number?
No, I swear to you I didn't.
All right. You got any ideas where Bull might be hiding?
Not in particular. You check usual places? Yeah, we looked through them all. And you know as much as I do. He did say he looked me up in a couple of days.
You see where he was going when he left you?
No, just walked out of Marty's. I saw a friend of his yesterday, though.
Yeah.
The guy said he'd seen Bull Sunday night.
Say what he wanted?
Money. So you try to tap him.
How often do I do cooking? I've done a couple streams of cooking, but recently I have been unable to. My laptop that I do cooking with is not working right now, so I am in the process of getting it wiped and refreshed and all that stuff.
Authentic stories of your police force in
but I've streamed cooking. I've done cookies, chicken fried chicken, some other things, beef and broccoli. But no, I haven't done it, and it's been over a month or two now, just because the laptop is not really working right now. I've tried moving my desktop into the kitchen to do that, but it doesn't work out very well.
Pure, costly moistening agents, costly glycerol, and pure sugars which are natural to tobacco, and cigarette paper of the highest purity, the best that money can buy. That's what's in your Chesterfield.
And it's a shame I'm making chicken and dumplings right now. I can't stream myself preparing it or anything. It's such a shame. Yeah, I have a laptop in my kitchen. Yeah, that's what I use. It's what I started streaming on was this laptop. So I started streaming at the beginning of last summer. But in that time, that laptop has just become unusable. I need to just wipe everything off of it. It's to the point where it's like, I don't care if there's a photo on there that I don't have anywhere else. I don't need it. I want my laptop working. It's way too slow. And it's just full. And I've tried like cleaning like going through and deleting a bunch of stuff that I don't really need. But it's just not up to par with what I want.
Never directly involved in the crime itself. We checked several of the places Mac told us about, but
you can't stream with your browser open. See, yeah, like any other programs, it says no, can't do it. Like on my desktop, what I'm using right now, I've got some bots running for, the currency and all that fun stuff, but the laptop just can't handle that. It can't handle anything extra. What do you stream?
I'd be ashamed to sell a thing like
I'll have to check out your channel.
Slater? Something you want?
Police officer Slater, we want to talk to you.
What about?
Bull Bentley.
Let me make a note of it.
Bentley? Never heard of.
We got information you do know pretty well.
Yeah? You tell your pigeon he's lying. I never heard of the guy. Now let me finish eating.
We want to talk to you, Slater. You want to make it here, or would you rather go downtown?
Can't you see I'm eating? Now let me finish. I got nothing to tell you. I don't know any Bull Bentley. Now lay off, huh?
No, you.
Come on, you can think better than empty stomach, Slater. Let's go.
I had a host earlier. I need to check that one out.
Frank and I took Slater out of the restaurant and put him in the car. Once he was in custody, his attitude changed completely. He said he wanted
All right,
to help
now
us,
for the
but
stuffing.
He didn't know Bull Bentley. 10:44. We got back to the city hall.
I want to stop by the
I
office,
just
Joe. Call home.
re-chat on Sportbot. Yeah. I do all cooking. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I would say I'm pretty new at cooking streams.
Sure. Look, I told you I want to help you guys out, but I don't know anything. If I did, I'd let you know.
All right, come off it, Slater.
It's really fun though to cook with your viewers. I want one day for me to, when I finally get like a PO box and stuff, I want to be able to make cookies and then send them to viewers. I think that would be so cool.
Sweep out the pool room, rack the balls for them.
Yeah, sure. Now look, we've known you for 8 years. You never worked a day in that time. Now, how about Bentley? We got a personal interest in him. We want him.
I think I'm a few years away from that, though. Getting a P.O. box.
Anything new?
Yeah, Joe, he called a couple more times tonight. Last time at 10:30, scared Faye half to death.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like, I love cooking for people, but then you get to enjoy the cooking part, not just the people eating your food part, a bit more when you have people watching.
Doesn't know. Listen, Punk, let's you and me get straightened out. What happens to me is one thing, what happens to my family is another. They don't pay me enough money to jeopardize my family. Now you get this straight. When punks like you and your trigger-happy friends can threaten my family, then something's got to give, and it's not going to be me.
Yeah, but I told you.
Look, wipe that silly grin off your face, Slater. You feel nice and safe there, don't you? You know, as long as you're in custody, we got to take care of you. Well, maybe you'd like to know that if I have to, I'll take this badge off and walk up one side of you and down the other. Now, I want to know where Bentley is, and I want to know now. We're not stumbling around in the dark. We know you gave him a gun. Let me tell you this, mister. Mark it down. If anything happens to my wife or my kids, you can't run fast enough to get away, because I'll nail you hard.
Oh, dude, it's so personal. This episode's so good.
come on. Where's Bentley?
I told you, I don't know Bentley.
All right. Let's get everything out of your pockets. Get it on the table.
Well, there's nothing much. Here, change, keys, and a nail file, address book, my handkerchief, comb, wallet, cigarettes, matches. That's all.
I'm gonna shake him down.
Oh yeah.
I told you that's
perfect
all. Now,
amount.
Now push your luck, Slater.
It's clean, Joe.
Gonna lurk and clean. Nice.
I don't know, double.
Gotta love lurkers. I literally just tweeted. Someone tweeted about how lurkers are so helpful
Why? What's that?
and don't get enough love. And I was like, that's so true. I need to retweet this. Oh yeah, I like this. I don't want it so fluffy that it's like, oof, that'd be too much.
Another $5. $42. I didn't know I had that much.
All right. Put the money in your pocket.
Got all the money in your wallet?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see the wallet.
Here. There's nothing in it. A couple of cards, that's all.
Yeah. Let's see here. A couple of pawn tickets. Picture. Who's the girl?
Babe, I met in Dago. You don't know her. She's not in the racket. Married now. I haven't seen her in a year.
Then why are you carrying her picture?
Always kind of liked her. She had class. Real nice broad.
You said you didn't know Bull Bentley?
That's what I said.
How about Leroy Bentley?
Nah.
He called her broad.
Look, I told you I don't know any Bentley. How many times do I have to tell you? You know anybody
But yes, thanks for such good ideas to have old shows on. Yeah, dude, it's so fun to listen to. I got into Dragnet when I was pregnant.
What's that? Bar tab in your wallet.
It's just a podcast.
I don't remember that.
It's really, really entertaining. Plus, there's no copyright issues with it, so I don't get any flags for that. YouTube doesn't send me a bunch of emails saying, hey, copyrights.
I'm gonna tell you something, boy.
I can't wait to check out your channel and see how you do the cooking streams.
We know it and you know it too. You know Bentley. You know where he is.
I don't see a lot of those, and I need more, what's it called, influence. I need some people to inspire me. Not copying, inspired. Yeah, it's almost done. I just have to sew this up. It does look so good, right? She's gonna love it. The little baby's gonna be like, play with the feathers.
All right, so I know. But you wouldn't do that. Would you put me in with him?
Adding that extra layer, I think, really was worth it.
I don't know where he is now.
You know where he'll be?
Yeah, I was supposed to meet him there tonight at the bar down on West 7th. He's got a friend works there, feeds him.
He'll be there tonight, huh?
Yeah, said if I meet him, he'd pay me for the gun, $75.
What kind of gun is it?
A 38. A good one, too. Worth more than $75, but I needed the money.
Where'd you get the gun?
Well, you'll find out anyway. I might as well tell you. Prowled the car, found it under the seat. I found out later it belonged to a guy in the Vice Squad. Probably real sore about it.
Could be Joe, bar on West 7th, a place called the Hamilton Inn.
Yeah, that's it. He'll be there.
All right, Slater, let's go.
Well, where are you taking me?
You're going to jail.
You can't win. Should have known you. Hey, do me a favor, huh?
What's that?
Talk to the jailer, make him give me a cell by myself.
Dun, dun,
We handcuffed
dun.
Slater
Love
to
the
a chair
music.
in the robbery office until we got back
So
to
good.
Brooklyn. 12:32 a.m. Frank and I left the city hall for the Hamilton Inn on West 7th Street. Slater had told us that he was to meet Bull Bentley between 1 and 1:30. When we got there were a half a dozen people in the place. We checked the bar and the men's restroom, but Bentley wasn't around. We went back to the car, drove down the street to a closed service station, and parked where we could keep both doors of the restaurant under surveillance. 12:50, 1 a.m., 1:15.
So close I can taste it.
1:35.
Joe, that him?
I don't know, it might be. Let's take a look. All right, you want to take the side door? I'll try the front.
Right.
Oh, last few stitches. Don't rush. I'm totally rushing. I'm like so excited for it to be done. In a good way, in like a yay, one more thing done. Success.
I get him.
Bentley. Yeah. Watch it, Joe!
Action. Oh, I love this Sal. The Foley artist did such a good job with this fight.
All right, Frank. I'll shake him down.
Who told you? Who blew the whistle? That bum McCloud, it was him. He was the only one who knew.
He give you my telephone number?
Yeah, he did. And he runs to you and cops out. Should have known better. I give him $20 for it.
Well, that figures.
What do you mean?
We gave him 10 not to.
The story you have just heard was true. The names were changed to protect the innocent.
On June 12th, the hearing was held in the district attorney's office. In a moment, the results of that hearing.
Now, here is our star, Jack Webb.
Thank you, George Fallon. Friends, I'd like to talk to you about something that's important
It's
to everyone.
finished.
Now, for the first time, you can get a
Just at the end of this
premium
episode,
quality
too. It's got
cigarette
like
in
2
either
minutes
regular
left.
or king size. Of course, that's Chesterfield. Both regular and king size Chesterfields
Hello,
are made
little
of the proven
plushie.
ingredients
He's so
that give you the best
cute.
possible smoke. Both are much
The
milder,
sparkle in the eyes
extraordinarily
was a
good
fantastic
taste, no
touch. I have
unpleasant
so much of the
aftertaste.
sparkle fabric,
Yes,
but
there's no
I don't
difference
think I'm
between
ever
the
really
two,
going to use it very
except
much.
king-size
But
Chesterfield
I'm
is
glad I
large.
got it for
Contains so
the little
much more
flower I
of the
made
same
for the
tobacco,
elephant,
it gives you a
because
21%
now I
longer
get to
smoke, yet it costs very
have this
little more.
detail on here.
So remember, either way you like 'em.
I'm so happy
Regular or
with it,
king size,
guys. Yay!
Chesterfield gives you the best possible smoke.
We did it! Dun, 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 dun.
Leroy W. Bentley was released to the Colorado authorities for
Looks
prosecution
great.
on a charge of murder. A hold was placed on him for the state of
Yay.
California in the event he is paroled. He was convicted and is now serving a life sentence in the Colorado State Penitentiary without
Oh, the
possibility of parole.
feathers. They're fun
Although
to play
David
with.
R. Slater was guilty of aiding
I have
and
to
abetting
mail
a
this.
felony, a complaint could not be issued due to the fact it could not be proved that Slater knew Bentley was an ex-convict when he gave him the gun. He was filed on for petty theft in Division 7. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 90 days in the county jail.
Alright. Finished our episode. That was good. I like how that ended right when this is ending. That turned out pretty perfect. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We finished the owl plushie. I've got to tear this setup down, and then I want to work on my laptop some and see if I can get that working. And then we're going to play Wind Waker and Banished in this new game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream it because I'm still learning the program. It's pretty cool. It's like a physics simulator. So I think it'll be really fun to play with. And they'll have like viewers tell me like, hey, do this. And I'll try that. And it'll be really fun, I think. So that's going to be coming up this week of Thanksgiving. I don't have to work. So definitely should see some more streams this week. I can't believe I got to stream 4 days in a row. It's been tough to be able to stream with going back to work and having a kid. But still going to be a streamer. What time am I going to stream Zoob's Plays? I don't know. It's really hard to know with the baby. Just because I'll think I'm like, okay, I'm ready to stream. And then 2 minutes later, he starts crying and needs something because he's starting the whole teething thing. So it's really hard to know when I'm going to stream. If you follow me on Twitter or if you're on Discord, you'll see that notification on both of those when I do stream. So definitely check those out if you're not on that. What else? I think that's it. I'm excited. We finished the arts and crafts we needed to do. Now we can play games again. Yay! Till next time, this has been Relaxing Funny Gaming. Keep relaxing. Thank you so much for hanging out, but it is time for the stream to end. If you'd like to see more, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, or join our Discord community. On Twitter and Discord, you'll see notifications of when I go live and when we have our movie nights. On Instagram, you'll see really cute pictures. But the Discord is more than just notifications. It's a place where we can communicate. If you'd like to play multiplayer games with me, or just relax, that's the place to go. Thank you again for hanging out. This has been Relaxing Funny Gaming. Till next time, keep relaxing.